Last name, so it's
Okay.
not this.
My name is Zen Honeycutt. The point in participating in the March Against Monsanto was to let the world know that we know what Monsanto is up to. And that's really, it's just to make money. And it's not to help people, and they say it is, but the results of what they're doing is not helping people, it's not helping the planet, and we know about it now, and we want the world to know, and we want it to stop. And all coming together was extremely empowering. It was wonderful to have 1,000 people in Lagoon Beach, all chanting and marching and holding up signs, kids, elderly, people from all walks of life. It was really fantastic. Well, Monsanto is the largest producer of GMO seeds, and they have publicly stated that it's their intent to basically buy up all the seeds and to own the seed supply, which we believe is just inhumane. It's just not the way God or nature or anybody ever intended, was for one company, one monopoly to own all the seeds. And Monsanto says that they're feeding the world, but the fact is that third world countries and the rest of the world, they don't want their seeds. They don't want their food. The crop yields are much lower in many cases for GMOs. We've seen pictures of it. It's not working, and they're also not spraying less pesticides, they're actually spraying more pesticides. I'm outraged by the illegal contamination of our wheat, but I am also equally outraged by the legal contamination of our food supply, with 70% of it being GMO corn and soy. Well, I was both not surprised and completely alarmed. And I was not surprised because nature proliferates. Animals eat seeds and they walk miles away and deposit them very neatly in fertilizer so that the seed can grow. So there's no surprise to me that these GMO crops have spread. And I was also very alarmed because now we have proof that our wheat crops are contaminated. It just doesn't make any sense at all that you would think you could plant something and have it stay there. Nature spreads, pollen spreads. There's no way that you can control it. I think this is one of many incidences out there.
They say, it's just one isolated crop. It's a mystery. It disappeared for 10 years. It's safe to eat.
Right.
You hear all that stuff from the government, and what do you think?
Well, I don't believe it. And frankly, I have to say that many moms feel deeply betrayed by our government. The fact is that there were 16 states which had over 279 field trials of this GMO wheat back in 1998 to 2005. And this is only one incidence that's been found where the GMO wheat continued to stay on after 10 or 12 years. What about the other 15 states? Had they tested? That would be my question. The rest of the world should care about this mysterious GMO wheat crop because it proves that our food supply is contaminated by this illegal GMO food. I don't think other countries should buy our wheat if it's contaminated, and I know that sounds very unpatriotic, but I think the only way it's going to change and that they're going to stop growing GMO wheat or GMO corn or GMO soy is if economically it doesn't work anymore, because they're not listening to the scientists and the doctors and the moms that say that this is impacting our health. I just want to say, for moms that want to find out more about this, please go to momsacrossamerica.com. Also look at Robin O'Brien's book, The Unhealthy Truth, and her TED Talk on YouTube, which is called Patriotism on a Plate.